Welcome
Never.
to what? What, Jamie?
I just. It's not Miles Candy, man. But welcome.
So first off, I want to thank Shadow for putting together that new intro for us tonight. Well done. Want to welcome everybody to our AEW and WWE prediction show. We will be predicting for Payback and All Out. So I am joined tonight by Jamie Rose, who is returning from his hiatus. We got the Ginger Ninja Jaxpo. Right beneath me, we have Sammy. Then we got Cam and the Apple Wolf Sean. How's everybody doing?
Doing great.
Splendid, brother. Splendid.
I'm fantastic.
Tired.
Everything all right, Sammy?
She's frozen.
Frozen.
Yeah.
She's
I wasn't
stuck
sure.
in the gulag.
Yeah, it's not Miles, but that is a way that we can use it without getting in trouble so much like we would normally do if we actually use that. So thank you again, Shadow. So we're going to start off with Payback first. So I'm going to go based off of the card order that they have set up through Wikipedia. So the first match that they have listed on there is the cage match between Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus. Who wants to start off on this one?
I will.
Yep.
So, me or Jamie?
All right, Sean, you can start, and then we'll go.
All right. I'm going to go Becky Lynch because they're setting up a feud with her and my Tiff Tiff. So, Becky Lynch is going to come off a win just to lose to Tiffany.
Cam?
Steel cage match. Trish Stratus, Becky Lynch. I don't really care. They obviously moved this from what was supposed to be on SummerSlam. So I don't really care. Even Trish Stratus herself has admitted that the feud has gone a little too long. So, yeah, let's just get it done with. Hopefully this match is only like 5-10 minutes because I really don't care for it. I'm gonna take Becky Lynch, I guess. I think that's the obvious choice here. So, yeah.
Jax?
Solid steel cage. I'm going Becky just because I want to see Becky whoop Trish's ass. That's
Jamie?
the only reason.
Becky, and this feud just needs to be done.
Hey, Phil, what's going on?
Like
Welcome
they haven't
I'm
really
going to
done
distract
much.
you.
And honestly, I think that Becky, since she's came back, I mean, the big time Beck thing, like, it was over kind of. It was doing its thing. And then ever since she's gone back to being the man, it just it hasn't clicked. And this feud with Trish just doesn't help at all.
Yeah, I'm right there with your sentiments on this. Becky's going to win it. And the only person that's actually going to look better out of this feud is going to be Zoe Stark.
Exactly.
And while that is a great thing because they do need to start building up more women in the division, Becky needs to shine as well if she wants to have any momentum coming out of this.
That's exactly.
All right. Sammy has dropped out of here, so we'll see if she comes back. Once she does, we'll get her in here and get her opinion on this match. She seemed to be having some computer issues tonight, so. Oh, speaking of Sammy, let's see if it works. Yeah. All right. So let's move on to the next match. Oh, are we good now, Sammy?
Samantha?
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to go on my phone. This thing is killing me right now.
Okay.
Anyways, how's everyone doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Good. I mean, I'm doing great. Been busy. Finally got moved into this new house. Some good stuff coming up. Yeah, man. Anyways, hanging out with the boys here on Off the Top Media. Let's go.
So let's move on to the next match. That will be the Steel City Street Fight between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Cam, you want to start this one?
Liz.
Finn Balor, Damian. Wait, what? Hold up. Where we at?
The Steel City Street Fight.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, so it's great to see that the tag team titles are on the card finally, or on a card, should I say? Because they really haven't been defended or done anything with since they won the titles from the Usos. So that's great to see, obviously. I don't really see the Judgment Day needing this win. They have enough going on right now. They have pretty much been oversaturated across all three brands. So they really don't need more championship accomplishments, if you ask me. So I'm going to go with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to retain.
Jax?
I'm going Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. I think they still have a little bit of a run ahead of them.
Jamie?
What's Cody doing on this card again?
He's in the
Nothing.
Grayson
He's
Waller
not even on the
effect.
card.
Okay, so Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn with the assist from Cody.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Why? Explain that, because that's
We've
so
seen
random.
We've seen enough.
Because the numbers game of the Judgment Day, and then you'll have Cody making the save. It's pretty much the same thing we've been seeing on Raw for the past 2 months.
Yes.
Now it's just on pay-per-view.
Here's the difference. And this is what I think is going to happen tomorrow night, is JD McDonough is going to play a part in this. He's going to allow them and get them the victory for the tag titles, and he's actually going to join the Judgment Day. And then afterwards, Damian Priest is going to get kicked out.
With Damian Priest as a champ?
Not if they make it
Freebird
a
rule.
Freebird rule. Because it's the Judgment Day. They have 3 members.
Be an interesting connotation of the Freebird rule. Anyways, yeah.
I can see them having issues. Damian Priest and Finn Balor, obviously, like the continuation of the friction that they've been having, and then I see Damian being the reason that they lose this match, and then JD comes out, he kind of gets involved in between the two of them or whatever, and then I see them kicking out Finn Balor, but that's just me. Damian Priest seems like the powerhouse of the group right now. He's got the briefcase, so briefcase equals power. So why would they kick him out? You know what I mean?
They've kind of been building like kind of proxy baby face with Damian. It's kind of a weird build with him.
I could see that. Sean, what's your opinion on this match?
My opinion is I don't really care about this match.
It's not the young guys who don't care.
But I'm gonna have to go with the Judgment Day, and they're gonna do like the Adam Cole MJF kind of deal. And I say I'll tell you my Damian Priest thing later. But I'm gonna say the Judgment Day.
Hey, Sammy, welcome back in.
Hi, sorry. I'm just having a connection problem.
That's quite all right. You want to give your opinion on this match? This is the Steel City Street Fight.
Just like everybody else, I think it's going to be Judgment Day. I think that they're actually doing really well right now. So, and Owens and Sammy, they're just boring right now with the championship. So I think they need someone new to hold it and make it like important again.
So I just want to bounce back to what Sean said. I want to hear your thoughts on what could be for Judgment Day. Are you thinking they're going to go at it for the briefcase down the road? They'll win the tag team championships. Kind of go down the road where there's still dissension within the ranks. And then, like, okay, if you want to be a holder of something, do you want to face me for my briefcase? And is that when everything goes to hell in a handbasket? Is that what you're thinking?
Um, I'll tell you what I'm thinking when we get closer to the FEP match. We'll give you a little hint of what I'm thinking. So,
All right.
And Sammy, what is your
Yeah.
opinion on the Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus match?
Oh, nothing. Becky's gonna win. No, thank you, Trish. Sorry.
Thank you.
I love Becky. Becky's my girl.
All right. So let's move on to the second women's match on the card. This is for the Women's World Championship, which has Rhea Ripley, who is the current champion, facing off against Raquel Rodriguez. Sammy, you want to start off this one?
Yeah, like I love Rhea. She proved to us multiple times that she is a really good women's champion. I want Raquel to win because she's a beast. Like you didn't see her clothesline Rhea last Monday. That was amazing. I'm sorry, but I think Rhea's going to win to keep the title for right now. I think they need to feud a little bit more until she can win it from her.
All right, Jax.
I'm going Rhea Ripley. She's right now the dominant woman in the women's division, and she's showcasing that on 2 different shows. So I don't see why they'd take the title off of her right now.
Jamie?
I mean, you keep it on Rhea Ripley. She's the marquee attraction on that women's roster. My only concern is what's next after. You've already seen, since she's had the title, that, there hasn't been much in feuds for her. So what's next after that? But yes, I do see Rhea retaining, but my concern would be what the future holds for that division.
So Phil kind of stole my thunder here with who is next for the challenger for
if she
Rhea.
could stay healthy.
You're gonna blame her for getting injured in a UFC rules match where they actually allowed them to kick them, punch, do everything legit.
Don't even start on that match, but I'm not saying obviously it's not going to be her fault that she got hurt. I mean, the match it's a whole different conversation, but look at Sean. But yeah, man,
Sean's going to the danger zone.
If she could stay healthy, then yeah, that's the most viable option. But even then, she beats Baszler, and then what's that?
She ain't beating Baszler.
Oh yeah,
that's the thing. No,
who's booking it? Triple H. Triple H has a very soft spot, maybe a hard spot somewhere.
Baszler is a Triple H.
So is Ripley.
Yeah, I don't know. Baszler was supposed to get the title back in 2019 during the Elimination Chamber, and because of the fan reaction, Vince pissed his pants and changed his mind when she dominated that chamber match. Triple H is building her back up to be like that now.
Right.
She's the next World Women's Champion.
I don't think that. I think Rhea's gonna hold it for as long as they can because they don't have anyone that can carry the position in that company of being a real world champion. No one has the poise right now that Rhea Ripley has. I don't think if or if broken Matt Hardy lookalike with Maverick from Top Gun down there would know. But yeah, Rhea Ripley is going to hold that thing, and I don't know what they're going to do because no one's beating her soon for it.
Broken Matt, what you have to say?
Is that me?
That's you, Sean. Yes. Shadow said you look like Broken Matt Hardy.
Jesus Christ, Shadow. I say I'm bored of Rhea Ripley, but what are you gonna do? She's gonna be the champion after this weekend anyway. So I'm gonna go Rhea.
Cam?
So I have a lot to say about this match because initially when I'm seeing this match on paper, obviously I got excited because I'm like, okay, now we're giving Rhea an actual challenge here. She's done with the whole, like the Zelina Vegas and the Natalias, the people that I don't really feel like are really anywhere near her level, right? My issue is I really don't want to see the current Raquel in this match. If that makes any sense. I don't want the hi, I'm Raquel, and I want to see her get mean. I want to see her get nasty. I want to see the NXT Raquel that was all about business and
Big
her.
Mommy Cool.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So because that energy to me is going to equal the toughness, the meanness of Rhea. See what I'm saying? But I think their chemistry in the ring can be great. I think this would be a great match. I think this could be one of the matches of the night if done right. Now, obviously don't think Raquel's taking that title off of Rhea at all. I agree with what Phil had said about Shayna, but now I'm not going to give WWE Creative too much credit because, again, I've had faith in them booking Shayna properly, and then they fail to. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Chad Gable. Every time I have faith that they're going to book Chad Gable properly, they don't. So they continuously drop the ball with Shayna, in my opinion. So I don't know if Shayna's going to be the one to take it off Rhea either. I think Rhea's going to go on a long run. I don't see Rhea losing that championship till probably 40 at least. So, but yeah, this could be a banger for sure.
Even though I do agree with you, Cam. Sorry, Scouts. Even though I do agree with you, Cam, on part of that. Devil's advocate, though, this is a new regime and they are booking things differently. And Chad Gable, they're giving Gable a push. They're making Gable look
No doubt.
amazing. And if they do the right thing here with Raquel, maybe we could see something differently. I still think Rhea's going to pull it away, though. But
Yeah,
if
for
they,
sure. I'm taking Rhea with this for sure.
yeah, but I think it's going to be better than we think it's going to be. So
Yeah.
I will give them that.
Sean, did you have something to say?
No, I'm good.
I thought you had something to say. It looked like you were raising your hand.
Oh no.
He's slowly caressing his hair.
All right.
He looks like
So it's pretty much across the board consensus that Rhea Ripley is retaining here. Let's move on to the next match. This is the WWE United States Championship match, which has Rey Mysterio going against Austin Theory. Ginger, you start with this one.
Mysterio Theory. I'm going Ray. And I don't think Theory Theory doesn't need a title anymore. He's had it for long enough. I just think Ray and Santos will go at it eventually. So I just see them keeping it on Ray.
Jamie?
I think it's going to be Austin Theory. He's winning it back.
Why?
And then because Ray is, I know it's bad to say, Ray's older. He doesn't need it right now. He's had enough. But Austin Theory went it back, and then afterwards, what's his name? The one with Ray that was going to win it, then he got hurt.
Santos?
Then let Santos win it from Austin now. After that, because I don't think they're gonna want to choose between them, LWA and him. So I think he's gonna win it back, and then he'll get it back.
Jamie?
I agree with the Ginger Ninja, Mr. Jaxpo. I think Ray's going to retain. I think what they're leading to is him and Santos Escobar, and I think that will go. My only concern is that they're going to try to do baby versus baby, and I think for the storyline, I think we should be getting that old school NXT heel Legado del Fantasma, but Austin Theory doesn't need the title, at least right now. I think Austin Theory needs to take a step back a little bit, maybe reinvent himself. I think, maybe if he got off TV a little bit, maybe come back. I think a babyface run, I've been saying this for a while, I think could be very beneficial to him to be a babyface. I think he could be one of those guys as a rising star in that category. But anyways, Rey Mysterio.
Thank you, Sammy, for the sub. We appreciate it. So I'm going to go the opposite over here. I think this is where Austin Theory wins it back, but I think it's because Santos turns on Rey, and we get heel Santos and Legado back, which is what Jamie was just asking for.
Yeah,
but he doesn't seem too amused by it.
Yeah, but I want them to keep control of the LWO. I want them to kick Rey out of it.
And that could be for the control of it.
Yeah.
So
cause them to lose the title, and then have a match, Santos versus Rey for the control of the LWO.
So are we just gonna be flipping the United States title around, or Scales? I might steal your thunder on this one a little bit, and I'm sorry that I'm kind of hijacking this thing, but do you put it back on Austin Theory, and then when LA Knight's done with Miz or whatever, you finally get the LA Knight show? Yeah. Is that your thought process on that, Scales?
Absolutely, it is.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And I'm saying that I'd be okay with that.
If they're not going to do the heel turn right now for Legado for Santos coming on Rey yet, then LA Knight's going to be the person to take it off of Rey Mysterio.
Right.
Because LA Knight is the next one to hold that title.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he'll get it before Grayson Waller or anybody else, or Santos.
For sure. Yeah.
They have LA Knight going in the right direction, and we'll talk more about him in the next match because that's the next one that's up. But, I think that starts tonight, and we see what's going from there. Sean, you're up.
I'm sick with my booking. I'm gonna say Rey is winning, but this is where you're gonna really, really be like, what the hell? I say Rey should turn heel. It's something we've never seen in WWE in his tenure there. That's just me. I want Rey to turn heel and face Santos for the U.S. title. Build the next big babyface Latino star in Santos Escobar.
But how do you do that?
Rey gets a power trip. Rey gets corrupted with power of the LWO, something he's never really had before. And
dark side.
I think that would take a while for that to actually develop, though.
But if that was to happen, Sean, I would say he would need to lose the title first.
Maybe.
Cam, your thoughts on this one?
So both Jamie and Skiles kind of took a little bit of my juice here, but I was kind of alluding to it too when, I've said it before. I didn't like the fact that they brought up Legado del Fantasma, a great heel faction from NXT, and kind of just erased their existence and kind of just slapped the end of LWO name on them or whatever. I don't really care so much for nostalgia or old things. Keep that nostalgia, keep that in the past. If they're going to do the LWO thing, they need to go all out, change their theme, like go all out and just really make them the LWO, which I don't think they're going to do that. I just really don't. But I'm definitely going to take Rey Mysterio in this match. Austin Theory did all he pretty much could with that championship. He took it as far as he could. Mania was pretty much the end of his run with that lackluster Cena match. After that, it was just kind of dead on arrival. So it's not. I don't see it going back on Theory. That would just be the most illogical booking decision of all time. So I think it's going to stay on Rey. I think there's a little bit more story to be told, again, with probably Rey, Theory, and obviously Santos Escobar. But then we're probably going to get somebody else who's on the card as well back into the fray, and that's LA Knight. He's going to factor into this some kind of way. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a fatal 4-way match between the four of them at Payback. I don't know. Or not Payback, but Fastlane, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
you would love that.
Oh, of course I love that. I'll be there. So obviously, so I would love that. But yeah. So maybe that's in the works. I don't know. But at the end of this whole U.S. title confusion or storylines they're going with right now, I think it's going to end up by the end of the year. I think it's going to be LA Knight, the U.S. champion. But I'm taking Rey Mysterio to win this. Obviously, maybe Santos gets involved, and he almost cost Rey the match. I don't know, but I'm definitely going Rey Mysterio.
Like a teaser.
Yeah, teaser. I would say.
Okay. Jamie.
Yes, sir.
Start off with the LA Knight match versus The Miz.
Well, obviously the winner's going to be LA Knight. Miz is going to put that work in. Miz is improved immensely as a in-ring performer. This feud, a lot of people haven't liked it. I liked it, and if you want to make sure you put a guy in a feud to make sure that he has what it takes to do a WWE style program, you put him in with the Miz, and this is what they've done. And LA Knight is passing every test. So with that being said, this is the final one before they probably put a strap on him and AO pause. But yeah, LA Knight for the win here, and then just get the ball moved.
Yeah, I've actually loved the feud that they've done with this. The way that they've had LA Knight come out. He did his little Miz impersonation. I thought that was fantastic.
Mhm.
You had the Miz turn around and do the LA Knight cosplay, which he's only done for a few select superstars. That just shows how they think of LA Knight. That shows that they are behind him. They are ready to see what he can do, despite all of the dirt sheet rumors that people have been saying about how he has an attitude in the back and everything else. So I believe he will be winning this match. They should get some time. Miz will allow him to do everything he needs to do to look good, and then it will just go from there.
Yeah, but time's running out on LA Knight. They need to do something.
I don't think so. Why do you say time's running out?
I wouldn't say so much running out, Jamie.
No, but I'm not necessarily running out, but they have something. He's over. They
I get
they
what
need
you're
to
saying.
take full
They don't
advantage of the momentum that he's on. And it's been going for a while. It's just, they're I think they're on the right track now, but beforehand, if they're going to go back to him just losing all the time, then they're wasting the opportunity.
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean.
I don't know why I even brought that up because they're on the right track with him now. I'm just kind of like, I don't want to get overhyped and set myself up for failure. Carry on.
Okay. I was trying to unmute Sean, but it's not letting me.
I'll go next.
Okay.
I think the same thing you guys. I think LA Knight's going to win this. Because obviously we all know Miz is just the person that they have that's put over stars in the WWE. And I feel like there's nothing really left really for Miz. Or just like the show that he has on Raw. But I really think LA Knight's going to win this.
Sammy, you mean we're talking about Ray in theory?
Oh,
No.
we're talking about LA Knight.
We're talking about LA Knight.
Oh, they're talking about
We're
that
talking
already.
about. Wait, hold on.
We're talking about Ray in theory's match.
My bottom thing explains it all. Which one are we talking about?
No,
Okay,
we were
did
talking
you
about
think-
LA Knight and
Hey.
The Miz.
We're talking about Ring of Honor.
No, about some NWA out here.
Before we started, okay? I heard the Miz and LA Knight, so I assumed we were talking about that match.
I'll be honest, I thought the same.
I don't know where we're at. I'm lost now. I don't know.
Sorry, my stuff just crashed out of nowhere.
We're talking about LA Knight versus The Miz. Now, Sammy,
Okay.
let's.
I already said mine.
True step.
You were Sean.
I'm gonna go with the easy choice. LA Knight. Yeah.
Cam.
Obviously, I'm going to go with LA Knight. That's like a no-brainer. I think this is just a starter feud, I guess, for LA Knight to kind of test the waters of his popularity with the audience and things like that. So yeah, it's obviously going to be LA Knight. That's the Miz's new role essentially. It's just to put over younger talent, put over the hotter talent at the time. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be LA Knight. If it's the Miz that wins this match, it's just gonna be another head scratcher. Like, why? What does Miz gain from winning this match? What's the point?
It's because he's the Miz and he's
Awful,
awesome.
awful. Yeah, there we go.
We don't have to worry. The Miz is not winning. The Miz is here now. It's in his role within WWE now is to put over the next stars, and they have a megastar in LA Knight. All he needs is that one final hurdle to get over to prove that he can be where he is and what he needs to do, and then we will see him.
Says the guy worshiping him right now.
Okay. And
Just sound a little too excited for the man is all.
all right, I watched him in Impact. He was as Eli Drake. I was following him down in NXT. Now he's doing a great job over here in WWE. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm giving you a hard time, brother. We all did the same.
All right. Everybody spoke on this one?
Yeah.
I think so.
So we have the main event now. We have Seth Rollins versus Nakamura. I am going to start off with this match. I feel that we actually will see a title change in this match. I actually think Nakamura is going to win the title from Seth. And I feel Nakamura deserves that title run before he leaves WWE if he decides to. And the way that they've built this up lately, yes, they have had Nakamura attack Seth every single week for the last 2 weeks, and normally that is a recipe for disaster for the challenger. But I think they're doing that to throw us off the scent, and I think Nakamura is going to come out on top. Sean? And I think
or not.
All right, Cam.
Okay, so I've got a lot to say about this match as well. So again, for me, I think Seth has been a great world champion. I think the title over his shoulder, around his waist, whatever, is a great fit. He looks great with it. I think he's done great things with it so far. My main gripe is, and I continuously keep saying this, and it's just because you defend the title more does not mean that it means more than Roman's title. That's just me. Now, anytime that he's been on the same card as Roman has always main evented. So now that Roman's not on anywhere to be seen on this card, this will be his one opportunity to be able to main event a pay-per-view or premium live event without Roman being on the card. So now we're putting a spotlight on this championship the way it's supposed to be, because it's a world heavyweight championship and not a mid-card title like they've kind of been treating it as. So that's one thing I can say that's been great. I love what they've done with Nakamura. Nakamura has been great as a heel. He's one of those guys that's, kind of like a double-edged sword. He can kind of do both. He can be the babyface. He can be a heel. So I love what they've been doing with Nakamura. I would be shocked if the title changes hands. And I feel like it would almost be like a slap in the face to Seth to finally main event a PLE and then lose that same PLE. Like, I just don't see it happen. I really don't. I don't see Seth losing the championship till maybe the Rumble in January. I don't see him losing the title for a while. He's far too over. He's a workhorse champion right now. He's trying to build up the prestige of that championship, and I don't think he's done. I don't think they're done. So right now, I think it's going to be Seth freaking Rollins beating Shinsuke Nakamura in probably a great, fantastic main event.
100% what Cam just said. I don't have to say anything else.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Cam took it.
Yeah.
Sean?
So I'm gonna say Seth wins the match, but loses by a cash in from Damian Priest. And the next night on Raw, they're gonna do the evolution thing and kick Damian Priest out.
That's what. Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm going with.
What a comparison! I didn't even think of that.
That it could be.
Just thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah.
But who's picking him up on their shoulder? Rhea?
Nobody. Ain't nobody. Nobody picking him up. I'll call that.
It would have to be. Out of everybody in the group, it would have to be Rhea.
Right.
Sure as it won't be Don Don.
No.
Oh God.
So that is the entire Payback card. There are only 6 matches on it. We do
What about
have
the talk show?
Talk show.
what?
Talk show with Walla and Cody Rhodes.
I was just getting to that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gosh, who cares about that?
So we have 2
Grayson
other
Waller
things that
sucks.
are going to be going on to the
I
show. You have John Cena is now being the host. Do we think he gets involved and does anything on the show?
Yeah, he probably delivers an audio adjustment to Grayson Waller.
I was gonna say, hopefully, he kicks
Yeah,
Grayson
Grayson
Waller.
Waller's trying to be like Randy Orton, you know.
Him and Cody Rhodes hug in the middle of the ring and have an emotional moment
What?
And then they kiss.
as they slowly look into each other's eyes
And then Islands in the Stream starts playing.
softly in the background.
All right.
And then they float away.
You guys have gone off the
We've
rails.
gone off the rails. I don't
You
even know
guys
what
are-
they're talking about now.
I'm about to start muting people.
No, but it would actually be nice to see maybe a John Cena Cody program. Gosh. Never happened though.
Oh, God. Good Lord.
But...
And do we see an impromptu match between Cody and Grayson Waller?
Probably because
I
Grayson
hope
Waller
not,
can do all the
but-
legends. Amazing.
I mean, Waller has been taking a lot of losses lately. Tonight, I think, was the first time he's actually got a win, albeit in the tag team match.
Yo, what up, D? That's my buddy D.
These nuts.
But
No.
I don't know. I don't think they would want to give him another loss on a pay-per-view to Cody. But with that being said, that is the end of our Payback predictions. I'm
Let's
going to...
talk-
What?
Let's talk about a show that matters, man.
What one?
All
Like
Out.
what, GCW?
All Out. Let's talk about All Out.
All right,
Alright,
my
you wanna run the
predictions,
show?
your predictions, mine are going to be guesses.
I don't
will
wanna
not
run the
watch
show.
AEW. Okay.
Yeah, Jamie, lead.
No, it's
You're disrupting the flow from the the narrator of the program, Scouts.
Oh my bad.
Please, Scouts, proceed.
So, like I was saying, we're going to be covering our AEW All Out predictions. I'm just going to do a little intro video, and then we'll be back in about 40 seconds.
Perfect.